the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to throw. It's Wilcox. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
With the catch, it's Harvin. The Canes moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They've got the screen set up. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Cook. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Makes the catch at the 35. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Canes want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Tries to get it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here we go, here we go. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Wilcox. A little screen to the running back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Hurricanes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Lawrence. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Cook. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Canes in the hurry-up. Might as well stick with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great job by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Cook. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lawrence. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Running back searching for a hole. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air. Secures it at the 30. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points beforehand.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Looking for a man. It's Wilcox. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the option. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
The offense has a little bit of of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quick strike complete. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 4 over Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lawrence. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's Cook. Right on the money. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down will open up the final period.
Let's go!
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Right back to it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Using his legs, it's Lawrence. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Completes it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds a tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Cook. Quickly complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. Looking down the middle. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. 20. Touchdown, Miami! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Eric, gotta settle down, bro. This is a PG-13 stream, bro. You can't be on. Nah, just messing with you. I know what you meant. You know what I mean? So, what's up, Zaire? How you doing, bro? Nah, I'm over here playing my Dynasty right now, bro. But if you want to add me on there, my gamer tag's up there. You know what I'm saying? So, I know you're probably over there playing Eric by now, but yep. Thanks for checking it out, bro.
Go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the tailback. He's into the open down the middle. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Rolls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Cook. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Corners are going to bail. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream. Hit that follow button if you haven't already. If you're over there on TikTok, YouTube, hit that sub button. Appreciate you stopping in, checking it out, and we'll be back on here in a little bit. But we're gonna go. Or not go, but we're gonna do some lunch, and then we'll be back on here in a little bit. Thanks. Peace.